because I'm really, really busy with the building work, so I haven't really got time to spend any time there. People decide to do lots of drugs and steal from me without my money, so we decided to let it out to a tourist guy at the moment. That's a Tangerine Bar in Worthing, which you'll probably know, do you? Based from Worthing, yeah. So I had that for 14 years. Right, so a bit about the business, New Look Construction, why be able to build after I was a chef. I used to do property developing as well as being a chef, so I used to buy and sell flats, do them up. The first one I bought when I was 19. I've owned barn conversions, houses, flats, blocks of flats I bought. I ended up buying a company which owned a block of flats, and we took the roof off, had 30 odd flats in the block. We took the roof off, put a couple of penthouses on. I've got some pictures of before and after that as well here. So roof structures and stuff that we do, a New Look, from start to finish, some dry hips and stuff there, some tiling, re-roofing a double-storey extension based down in Worthing. Oops, not very good with the computer. Loft conversions, we also do loft conversions. As I talk about all the stuff that we do, I'm trying to give you some before and afters of all the different things we do. This is just the inside of a dormer from start to finish, the actual construction and the finished article. This is the block of flats that we owned down in Worthing, which is down on Heaton Road. We took the whole roof off. It was a 12-month build from start to finish. Lots of steels involved in that. Started from obviously from the start of planning, sorry, which took 15 years when the previous owner couldn't actually get it passed. We took it over within 2 months. We had it passed. And it's a grade 2 listed building, so we had to go through sort of like conservation and stuff, which is very difficult these days. But yeah, we've got it finished and eventually sold them, which is nice. So that's the flat 1, this is flat 2. Very nice, two-bedroom penthouses, which is nice. So we also do small extensions as well on houses. This is a house that we've done down in Shoreham. So there's a start pitch on day 1 after about a week, and then the completion there, which is about 12 weeks' time. There's the interior of that extension, which is all open plan with the roof light, which looks quite nice. We also installed the kitchens and everything. So I've only got 1 minute, so I have to rush through. Flat renovation, which I've done for Julian Bishop, that was the one, that was the start of it, when it looked like, ripping it out. Should we deal with that? I think that one was about, how many years was that not touched for?
He was a registered tenant.
So 40 years, wasn't it?
Yeah.
40 years, not touched, so it was a disgusting job. Well, this is a job we've done in Arundel, which I've shown you the plans previously, which I brought in. So this was a big house that we've done. This is just about finished now. These are some process pictures. That's the steel, that's my foot, but I wanted to give you a good indication of how heavy the steels were and thick the steels. This is a double wall story there, but the triple wall on the other side, which is all built out of flint blocks. Some of you guys have been to this property, I believe, to have a look. This was the finished article. This guy spent £43,000 on extras for his house. Oh.
That'll be it.
That'll be me. And this is just going quickly on to this. This is Mike's house. This is on week 1 of the rip out. Through to steel structure. And now this was yesterday, so we're nearly on completion. Bathrooms which Atkins helped us with, which is pairing up, and the roof garden which was put on top of his roof. And that's it. It's a shame we've lost what we know construction.